Hello everyone, welcome back to the Prodigy Master. Um, so lately, um, a lot of things from the Bible have been coming true. Things from the moon becoming a full blood moon. Right now, the moon is rusting, turning red. It's gonna be a full blood moon soon, which is stated in the Bible. The Dead Sea having sea life, that was just recently discovered. That's also in the Bible. These things are supposed to happen before Jesus returns for the second coming. And that day will not be a very pleasant day for anyone. Only for the people that, of course, are saved and get taken with them. The rest of humanity will just, I don't know, fall apart, basically. But, you can continue watching this if you want or not. I don't really care. But, I'm basically going to go over all the signs that are going to show up, showing us that we are near the end. Then also the Great Tribulation and the second coming in this video. Yeah. So, for some of the signs of the end, it says, as he was sitting on the Mount of Olives, opposite the temple era, Peter, James, John, and Andrew asked him privately to tell them when the end will happen and what kind of signs there will be. Jesus told them, "See that no one deceives you. Many will come in my name, saying, 'I am he,'" basically claiming to be Jesus. They will deceive many. When you hear of wars and reports of wars, do not be alarmed. The last time that happened was at the beginning of this year. World War III almost happened. Such things must happen, but it will not end. It will not be the end right away, of course. Nation will rise against nation, kingdom against kingdom. There will be earthquakes from place to place. There have been many earthquakes this year. I mean, like, of course, that's natural, but specific ones, of course. There will be famines. These are the beginnings of the labor pains. What is this? So after that, there's the coming prosecution or persecution. It says, "Watch out for yourselves. They will hand you over to the courts. You will be beaten," in whatever that word is. "You will be arraigned before governors and kings because of me, as a witness before them. But the gospel must first be preached to all the nations," which right now on TikTok, it's being spread all over the place. "When they lead you away and hand you over, do not worry beforehand about what you are to say, but say whatever will be given to you at that hour. For it will not be you who are speaking, but the Holy Spirit. Brother will hand over brother to death, and the father his child. Children will rise up against parents and have them put to death." Kinda harsh. "You will be hated by all because of my name, but the one who perseveres to the end will be saved. Christians are being hated the most right now because of our false teachings, because no one wants to learn about what's actually supposed to happen. And when the stuff that we say happens, no one's gonna believe it still. There's supposed to be the rapture. Hundreds of millions of people are gonna disappear in a snap. You could be in the middle of a conversation, you look down for a second, you look back up, and your friend is gone. Where were they? What happened to them? The governments are gonna say that it was aliens. It was not aliens. There's no such technology that powerful or that advanced. This is gonna happen all over the world too. But so for the Great Tribulation, so the days are going to be shortened by a lot. If anyone says to you, look, here is the Messiah, look, there he is, do not believe it. False messiahs and false prophets will rise and perform signs and wonders in order to mislead, if that were possible, to the elect. Be watchful, I have told it all to you beforehand. There is supposed to be the Antichrist. He is supposed to reveal himself. Nobody knows when. He is already here among us. He's waiting for the right time. Nobody knows who he is, but people are starting to suspect who he could be. He is supposed to be European or something, somewhere of the Middle East. And someone in Israel right now is claiming to have secret meetings with this Messiah, aka the Antichrist. They believe it is Jesus. They are wrong. I'm sorry, but the person they believe is Jesus is not Jesus. His day has come, and his day will return soon. He's not here yet. The second coming. But in those days after that tribulation, the sun will be darkened. I don't really know how, but there are the California fires going on right now. Those can be seen from space. Pretty bad. My guess is Yellowstone is going to erupt, which will be extremely devastating to the entire world, and it will just block out the sun, which will kind of make sense. And the moon will not give its light, and the stars will be falling from the sky, and the powers in the heavens will be shaken. And they will see the Son of Man coming in clouds with great power and glory. And then he will send out the angels and gather his elect from the four winds, from the end of the earth to the end of the sky. So basically, he's going to come back. The earth is going to be at its absolute worst, based on what people have said they have seen of that day, because people are getting visions of these events happening. Basically, people have seen visions of the mark of the beast. People have seen visions of the second coming. Nobody knows the day or the hour. only the season, which right now I do not know what the season is, but I'm going to say either fall or spring. But he's going to come back. The world is going to be in chaos. The sky is going to literally split open. Jesus is going to come back from the clouds with all the angels of the heavens, and he's going to collect 144,000 people. Those will be the last people to join Jesus. Everyone else has taken the mark of the beast and has their allegiance to the Antichrist. Also, if you do not know, the Antichrist is the devil, Satan, whatever you want to call him. But of that day or hour no one knows, neither the angels in heaven, nor Jesus, the Son, but only the Father, which is God. Be watchful, be alert. You do not know when the time will come. It is like a man traveling abroad. He leaves home and places his servants in charge, each with his work, and orders the gatekeeper to be on the watch. Watch therefore, you do not know when the Lord of the house is coming, whether it is in the evening, or at midnight, or at cockcrow, or in the morning. I'm gonna guess cockcrow is dusk, or whatever, early in the morning. May he not come suddenly and find you sleeping. What I say to you, I say to all, watch. Basically, he's gonna come and no one's gonna expect it. No one's gonna be ready for his power to be put on them. I think when Jesus comes back, what's gonna happen is he's gonna collect the remaining 144,000 who have not taken the mark, who have stayed faithful to Jesus, and the Battle of Armageddon will start. I don't know if it's gonna start right away, because the Battle of Armageddon is supposed to be all of hell against all of heaven on earth. Earth will be the battleground. I mean, there will still be people on earth, but I don't know what's gonna happen to them. I think maybe they'll all die out or something, and then Armageddon will happen. I'm not exactly sure, but I know that after the second coming, sometime soon after, the Battle of Armageddon will happen. The world will be in ruins. It will not be a time to enjoy. I mean, if you think 2020 is bad, I think 2020 is only the start of it. The rapture could happen at any time. And when the rapture happens, well, if you're left behind, don't take the mark of the beast. You're gonna be forced to at some point, because it will be needed to buy or sell. That is how they will get you. You take the mark, it's all over, you're destined to go to hell. That's how it is. If you don't take the mark and you die for it, for not taking it, I believe you go to heaven. I don't know what happens if non-believers don't take the mark or whatever, if they go to heaven or not. But I know that believers that don't take the mark will automatically go to heaven, I believe. But yeah. this will be a short series made. I'll do a full video explaining the last 7 years and everything that's supposed to happen in those 7 years, but this was just the signs of the end, a little bit about the Great Tribulation, and a little bit about the second coming of Jesus. So,